Revisit the 2023 March Madness bracket results as the 2024 NCAA tournament kicks off. March Madness is upon us, and over the next 3 weeks, dozens of teams will compete to win the 2024 NCAA Division I men's basketball tournament. Fans have locked in brackets, trying to predict who will make it through all 6 rounds of the tournament and come out on top. Here's a look back on what last year's final bracket looked like. Full results for the 2023 March Madness bracket. University of Connecticut won the 2023 NCAA Division I men's basketball championship, beating San Diego State. UConn is 5 for 5 in title games, winning the tournament 5 times in the last 25 years, and Dan Hurley became the 3rd UConn coach to win a national championship, joining Jim Calhoun and Kevin Ollie. Below are the full results of the 2023 tournament. In the Final Four were UConn, University of Miami, San Diego State, and Florida Atlantic University. What were the biggest upsets in the 2023 March Madness bracket? Number 5 seed Miami got a spot in the Final Four by eliminating number 1 seed Houston, which was the only remaining number 1 seed in the tournament. Miami won the game 89-75. Florida Atlantic was another lower seed team that made it into the Final Four. The number 9 seed was down 7 points in the second half, but ended up turning it around to beat number 1 seed Kansas State, 79-76. Number 5 seed San Diego made its first trip to the Elite Eight, the final 8 games of the tournament, by beating number 1 seed Alabama. Several other teams upset higher seeds, but the biggest upset of them all was Fairleigh Dickinson University's win over Purdue. FDU made history as the only number 16 seeds to ever beat a number 1, but their run in the tournament ended when Florida Atlanta eked them out on their way to the Sweet 16. Other upsets: number 15 seed Princeton beat number 7 seed Missouri, number 7 seed Michigan State beat number 2 seed Marquette, and number 8 seed Arkansas beat number 1 seed Kansas. What was the final score for the 2023 NCAA basketball championship game? The UConn Huskies beat the San Diego Aztecs in a 76-59 victory at the championship game in Houston on April 3. UConn had won all 6 NCAA tournament games by double digits, becoming the 5th team since the bracket expanded in 1985 to do so. Their star forward Adama Sanogo finished with 17 points and 10 rebounds in the final and won Most Outstanding Player. Tristan Newton also brought in 19 points and 10 boards. Sanogo went on to play for the Bulls in the NBA, but Newton is still a Husky. When are 2024 March Madness brackets due? Brackets had to be locked in on Thursday, March 21st, when the first round of the tournament began. 64 teams will play games on Thursday and Friday. The remaining 32 move on to Saturday and Sunday games. The Sweet 16 play on March 28th and 28th, the Elite 8 on March 30th. And when are 2024 March Madness brackets due? Brackets had to be locked in on Thursday, March 21st, when the first round of the tournament began. 64 teams will play games on Thursday and Friday. The remaining 32 move on to Saturday and Sunday games. The Sweet 16 play on March 28th and 28th. The Elite 8 on March 30th and 31st, and the Final Four will play on April 6th. Some high-profile basketball fans have released their brackets revealing who they think will make it to the final on April 8th. 31 and the Final Four will play on April 6th. Some high-profile basketball fans have released their brackets revealing who they think will make it to the final on April 8th. President Biden has UConn winning for the 2nd straight year, with Houston, North Carolina, and Tennessee in the Final Four. Former President Barack Obama also chose UConn for the tournament champs with Kentucky, Baylor, and Purdue in the Final Four. Several other NCAA experts have also weighed in. Experts at Sportsline evaluate lines, teams, coaching styles, offensive trends, defensive trends, and opponent tendencies to assess the strength of each team and predict how they will fare in the tournament. Note: CBS Essentials, CBS, Paramount Plus, and Sportsline are all subsidiaries of Paramount. CBS is one of the broadcast homes of the 2024 Men's March Madness Tournament. How to watch the 2024 NCAA college basketball season without cable. NCAA college basketball this season will air live on ESPN, ESPN+, CBS, FS1, BTN, and the Pac-12 network, among others. The men's first 4 games will air March 19 to 20, 2024 on truTV. The rest of men's March Madness 2024, including the Final Four, will air on CBS and Turner Sports, which means you'll be able to watch March Madness 2024 on TBS, CBS, TNT, and truTV. Women's March Madness 2024, including the Final Four, will air on ESPN and ESPN+.